So it's F sharp minor, A, E, back to F sharp minor. Ticking away at the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. When you pick up guitar older, you have to prioritize what it is you want out of the deal. So I'm a big fan of playing guitar for stress relief. But yet, you know, I can preach all day about the benefits of stress relief, and that has been my saving grace. But man, we need some kickback here. We need some reward. So this Pink Floyd song you're about to experience, you know, is one of the rewards. And I won't talk too long about it, but I do have to set up the stage a little bit. You know, I played in a band, and we had a phenomenal lead guitarist, Chad Layton, and he was just this Pink Floyd fan that brought the Pink Floyd songs into our band. He had us into all the good stuff by Pink Floyd, in my opinion. You know, Have a Cigar, Money, Time, Breathe, yeah, Mother, all sorts of great tunes. So, but let's get back into us. So this channel is about guitar and stress relief, and you know, I'm not gonna show you, you know, chord for chord, lick for lick, note for note how to play. But I want you to get a kickback here. You know what I mean? You need the reward. So, in one of my previous videos, I started talking about bar chords, and I was doing a song by the Arcs. That's a Black Keys guy, Dan Arbach, and he was using F sharp minor. And then I do some Jerry Garcia stuff, and he's in the F sharp minor. And for me, you know, somebody who's recovering from trauma, anxiety, and all these other fun things, F sharp minor just seems to be a common theme. And I enjoy it because it's kind of like, you know, it's a minor, but it's powerful. Okay, so let's get into this Pink Floyd time. And I get it, man. The bar chords are kind of difficult. So it's like you do what you can, but you know, you gotta get some reward out of it. So assuming that you can play bar chords without any physical limitations, here's what it looks like. It's F sharp minor to an A, E, which I like because my fingers, these three fingers are staying the same. The only difference is I'm lifting up a middle finger or I'm placing it down. I'm placing it down for the E, but lifting it up for the bar chord. So F sharp minor, A, E, and then F sharp minor. Let's hang out in that first verse for now. Isn't that the problem? Too much information. Let's hang out in the first verse. If you like this or you want more, you know, you got to indicate that somehow. Like the video, make a comment, something like that. And I'll carry on with it, but let's just repeat that first verse. That's the deal. You got to come back. See what I mean? You got to just stay here. So it's F sharp minor, A, E, back to F sharp minor. Ticking away at the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for something or someone to show you the way. And there's more. Obviously, the chord or the song changes there, but don't change yet. You know what I mean? You know, just keep repeating that sort of stuff. That's my opinion anyhow. So if you want more, like, comment, that sort of stuff. But for now, let's get into it. Do it your own way. Then it's really fun. The last two key ingredients, of course, is breath and then rhythm. And remember, you control the rhythm. And I would suggest timing your breathing with the chord transition. There's a cool thing that happens if you control the rhythm. You can have a little extra fun. I'll show you. I'll overplay the breath. I'll over-exaggerate on purpose, but it'd be like this. fun part. When I'm going slow, I can do whatever I want, you know what I mean? There it is. You get the point. Don't have to be perfect, obviously. What you do want to do, though, is be nice to yourself. Have fun with it. And yeah, leave a comment. Maybe we'll get into the next verse if anybody's interested. All right, be well. Oh, I missed a chord in there. Oh well. See you in the next one.